It's Yeye time. Exclusive to Omni Audio and live on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and X every Monday at 1200 hours.
Yeah, Dumelang, Dumelang. It is that time of the week. Once again, it's Yeye time. I welcome you as we will be having conversations about the previous weekend. It was a big one, good one. We saw big teams won their last games, and then yeah, we'll also discuss uh, the the games that are coming through Bafana Bafana, and then yeah, see how it takes us. Please join us. Ari. I think yes, going into the game, people thought Mamelodi Sundowns will win that game based on obviously history, the previous games, and how they happened. Uh, but going in it as well, it said Kaizer Chiefs was high in confidence. Kaizer Chiefs was playing home. You saw 75,000 of supporters, maybe 70 of them were Kaizer Chiefs supporters in the stadium, if not more. So a Kaizer Chiefs that is doing well, you saw what happens with the stadium, and you saw what the country becomes. And coming to the game is that I think being confident coming into that game with four games without any loss. I don't think Kaizer Chiefs would have wanted to start losing the fifth game and at home also. So the confidence also was there, the right attitude and the right approach of the game, knowing that Mamelodi Sundowns will definitely want to dominate. Exactly what we spoke about last week, Jorge. Mamelodi Sundowns will want to dictate terms in terms of holding on possession for longer and maybe frustrating Kaizer Chiefs. But they were never frustrated. They respected those moments where Mamelodi Sundowns will have more possession, as long as it's a possession that does not hurt them, that is just in front of them, and that was the case. Kaizer Chiefs managed those times and very well, and up until they grew in confidence, they built their momentum, and themselves. Now they tried to hit Mamelodi Sundowns when they had the ball. So I think Coach Nabi and technical team and the players were spot on in becoming disciplined enough to say, in the moments where we don't have possession, we will be very patient. We will work very hard to close the spaces that Mamelodi Sundowns will hurt us. And when we have it, as the confidence was building for them, they will try to, obviously, like we mentioned last week, to say Mamelodi Sundowns will always have the space behind. And then they tried, Kaizer Chiefs, they tried to also uh, 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 sort of help Mamelodi Sundowns with that. But when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns themselves, I think keeping the ball during that game, it was the sake of keeping the ball. It was not really to head Kaizer Chiefs, because the intensity of how they move the ball was very slow. They were very slow. The movement of the players themselves were they looked tired. They looked tired, to be honest. So I don't think they would have had Kaizer Chiefs that day. Listen, I will not change what I said last week, and I think 2 weeks back. Hore, for me, considering where the team comes from and to now, yes, it's a good start. Perfect start for any team that would want but I will not want to say immediately they are contenders. And I said last week to say to build up from where we come from, it is top eight, it is safe, standard. I'm sure of that. Top eight, standard. So now the for the team, it is to be there, go top four, right? And that's what I've been saying. It is to play around the top four position. And then I remember saying again, if the team wins the league, that's perfect. That would be the best moment for most of us. But I don't want to put pressure based on the 5 games results and say now the team is now at the level where they will win the league. It's only 5 games. We left with 25 more games still to play. So one mission is top eight. We can say it's guaranteed with how they're playing, the results that they are getting. Top eight, it is safe. So now it is to gain momentum and improve on how the team plays overall and getting more results to say maybe after 15 games we are still around the top four, and then we can now have a different conversation to say now we are top four after 15 games. Now let's go and win more games to play between number two, three, four, or number two and one. So it becomes a different conversation as Nako Air. But as for now, for me, I'm saying with how the team is doing well, let's focus on playing around the number one, two, three, four, so that it becomes easier for us in the last 10 games or so to say, can we push it? Can we push to win the league? And if we do, then perfect. It's the best thing. But also I'm saying uh we manage the expectations in a long term, because we cannot just say when we started we are rebuilding, we are trying to be better than last season, and after 5 games now everything has changed to say we are league contenders. It doesn't work like that. Like I said, there's still a room for improvement in terms of how the team plays overall. And I will say it's not the best performance yet, but the team is still winning. That is a strength for any coach and any technical team that they would want to have in their team. Two, most of the games, probably all the 5 games that Kaizer Chiefs played, most of the goals, all the subs were contributors of all the goals that Kaizer Chiefs scored. That means a stronger Kaizer Chiefs on the starting 11 and the bench Kaizer Chiefs will definitely get the results. And the players you mentioned, Mabuye, Batman, Velapai, will also add the quality that Kaizer Chiefs have, or that they've been bringing on from the bench to come and change the game and create goals, and sometimes Sereno, like the other game, he came on and scored from the bench. So those players will definitely help Kaizer Chiefs going forward. Yeah, I'm sure that he will get enough time. Uh, I mentioned it Hape last week to say, with Coach Nabi not being available, it does not mean his assistants were entirely doing their own thing. I am sure that there was a constant communication between the head coach and the assistants in terms of the planning of training sessions and what to do, what to address. So that means it was a teamwork. That means everything that the coaches were doing it was to sort of pass the message, yeah, the head coach, through them, and then obviously including their own personality here and there. So whether the head coach was there or not, it was the team work, yeah, the technical team, that was happening. And then yes, he came back, sat on the bench with the most difficult game. Yeah, Mamelodi Sundowns, Nogal. And he came, got a draw. The next game, they carried the momentum, obviously, of winning games. So I'm seeing that he's going to have, or to be given more time, to have more opportunity of building from where they are now and then going forward. I think the team will still improve. I he's The team is not playing very bad. They're not bad at all. Uh, they are trying, and you can see what Coach Mangoba wants to do. You can see the ideology of how he wants his team to play. Yes, at the moment it's not crispy, because there's a lot of individual mistakes that are happening in between, that obviously cost the team to concede goals. But as soon as things come up, as soon as players understand exactly what he wants, and as soon as it happens automatically to the players, the team will start getting results. And then I see them in a top eight position at the end of the season. Uh,
They can open.
I don't know, but anything is possible. Uh, Football world is very small and full of possibilities. Uh, Maybe he might, maybe he might not. I don't know. But at the moment, I don't see him coming back in the country this season. I don't see him. But like I said, we live in a space, or industry, that has a lot of possibilities. With the right offer given to him, we might see him, but I don't foresee it happening anytime soon. It's a fairly balanced team in terms of obviously the age, the experience, and the level of sort of competence and leadership positions. Fairly balanced team. I think it's and then it's players that are doing well currently in their with their respective teams. Uh, well, obviously it's relative. It might not be the best, but they are fairly, for me, deserve to be there. And I it's very important games for us. We win the two games, that means we have qualified. And I'm not sure if that case earlier, ya Tebogo and yellow card, it's still there, still pending, or what happens. I'm not sure, but so that means the two games will be mostly important, because we're sitting on 13 now, and if it happens and we did not win those two games, and that means, and then they do take the points, we are on 10, and it becomes difficult for us now to qualify. So it is important that we win the two games. I mean, also the Lesotho one, it is the immediate one, the first one. So we get the 3 points at the playing them at home, Free State, with the support that we'll be having. We need to wrap it up, so that when we go to Nigeria, Nigeria is always a crash game for some reason, and it will be more than just a football game on the field. There'll be fights, there'll be whatever, because they also want to get those points so that they up their chances of qualifying into the World Cup. So I see Bafana Bafana winning both games. I see them playing well. I'm hoping and can't wait to see uh Rele performing back to his normal form, not this average sort of performance that he's been obviously showing at the club level. I can't wait to see him at his best, so that it becomes the start of the best of really that we've known going forward. Mudu getting an opportunity. I hope that he used it. I can't wait to see him doing the right thing, doing it properly, showing that energy, giving the same energy that and the performance that he's been given for Kaizer Chiefs. And then yeah, obviously the new players, uh, not so new, Sipo getting that opportunity also, and seeing what he would do with the ball, obviously controlling and dictating the intensity, yeah, game to make sure that we win the game. No. I came mo Botswana and was appointed to be a head coach. Yeah, one of the teams that is playing in the FNB Premiership, which is their Premier League this side. The team is called Matebele FC. So yeah, I was officially appointed on Sunday to be their head coach for the season. Sure. It is difficult to watch the game somewhere because of they are only showing go BTV, which is Botswana TV, unless other teams, especially bigger teams, they stream their games go Facebook. So when we play big teams, then it becomes easier to stream the games or show on more TV. But most of the games, the shebagala fela ko Botswana TV. Okay, no. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you once more for joining me and for being part of this conversation. And I hope that every week will come and get an opportunity, obviously, to engage at some point and then see which questions and which issues that we need to have a conversation and grow katsona and help each other to know better about certain things or a lot of things that are happening in our football, our Sharp.